Hey guys, I hope you're all good. My name is Mr. Unknown. I think you can call me that. I don't think it's important for you to know my name. What is important is for you to understand the content that I'll be sharing with you. That's the most important part. So my name is not important. So just focus on the stuff that I'll be teaching you. So this is going to be my first video on YouTube, and I promise you that my plan is just to simplify the process of learning how to trade for you guys. I understand that most of you, if you're watching this video, it means that you are still learning, like you're still new into trading. I'm not a pro myself, but I'm telling you that the content that I'll be sharing here, it's going to open your eyes. That one I can guarantee, you know. So, and I'm going to, speak as slowly as possible and make sure that everything is clear. Weban. So when I just make sure that you have a piece of paper and a pen and take notes, and don't worry, the video will be on YouTube, so you can play it as many times as you want and make sure that everything is clear. So this is just a video where I'll just be explaining how to use the MetaTrader platform, which is basically the app that you're going to use on your phone, to take trades on your phone. So we have got MetaTrader 4, we've got MT4, which is the one that I have open now, and there's also MT5. Just the different versions, but they all work the same way. They all look the same, but most of you, or most of the time, you'll be using MetaTrader 4. Most brokers, when you open an account with them, they will give you the details that are for MT4. So this is the one that you'll be using the most, which is the reason why I decided to make this video using the MT4 and not MT5. Okay, so where do you find this MT4? So on your phone, depending on which phone that you're using, I think there's Play Store. When you go to Play Store and just search for MT4, this is gonna come up, and then you just download, and then for me it's already downloaded, and then I open it. So what can you do? When you open the thing, when you open the platform, you will see something like this. So this is what is gonna show up, ne? So what is it that you have to do when you get here? So it can look confusing when you look at it for the first time, but it's not. Not every number or everything that is written here is important. So I'm just gonna focus on the things that you need to know, the things that I think you will be clicking on daily basis as you taking trades, ne? So I'm gonna go in the order. So I'll start at the top and then move to the options at the bottom. So the number one will be that one, which is those three dots there, and then number 2 will be this plus sign, number 3 will be that pen, and then 4 will come to this, 5, 6, 7. These 2, you don't need them. You don't even have to click on them. You won't be using them at any point in your trading. So let's start with the first one. So if I click these 3 dots here at the top, this is what is gonna happen. This is what is gonna show up. So from here, what is it that I can do? So one thing that I can show you is that all these ones from this page, you don't need them. You only need the settings. The rest here, they're just there to add stuff on the MT4 platform, but they are not there for you to use when you're trading. You see, these ones here, they are important, né? But you don't have to access them from this side. There's a page, there's a if I'm here, those ones that I highlighted, it's these ones, it's these 3. So you'll be accessing them from here and not necessarily from the top from here, because this is a long process. So you just find them on the other side. So from here, you won't need them. You'll only need the settings, and also you'll be clicking on manage accounts. So what does manage account do? When I click on manage account, this is what is gonna show up. So from here, this is the account that I have logged in. So this is just a demo account that I opened just to make this video. So on it will put you, when you're opening a Haula account, Mauvuli account on any broker of your choice. So we've got many brokers, but just need to make sure that before you pick a broker, make sure that you do your research and make sure that the broker that you decide to go with, I say a fly-by-night broker, the broker, Lord, it's legit and they won't run away with your money. Yeah, man. So when you open the account, you put in your details and all the stuff that they ask for. And then when you come with the, after opening the account, that side, they will give you the login details. So the login details, they will consist of a number. It doesn't have to be a long number like this, depending on the broker that you have, but it will have a number, and it will have a server, and also it will have a password. So with the password, this is the one that they were going to ask you to create on the website, on their website, the website of the broker that you choose to go with. So when you come this side, those are the details that you're going to use to log into the account on the MetaTrader 4. So you just need the number, the server, and your password. So where do you put in those details? If you check here at the top, you can see the plus sign. There's a plus sign here. So this is where you're going to click, and then you click this, log into an existing account. So when I click here, it will ask me to find the broker. So if, let's say, the common broker that most people will use, it will be XM. Let's say you decided to work with XM. This is XM, and then they say your server, when you register in there, they say your server will be XM Real 20. So it means you have to come here and search for XM and then scroll all the way down until you find XM Real 20. Or if they say your server is XM Real 2, you go to XM Real 2. So they can't say your broker is Real 2 and then you try and log into Real 3. It's not gonna, that server is not gonna recognize your number. Okay? So, and then after clicking, if they say your thing is Real 20, then you click on Real 20 and then you put in your number. If, let's say, your MetaTrader number is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, that's the number, your account number. And then here you put in the password that you created on their website, and then you sign in. And then after signing in, it will take you back to something like this. So the account that you signed in, it will appear here as number 1, and then the one that you signed in before that one, it will have to be dropped. It will come here. You have a second page here. So here you will this account, this account, it will come here, and then the one that you signed into as a XM Real 20, it will come here on top. It will write your name there. It will show the number 1 2 3 4, your account number, and then it will show XM Real 20 here, and then the password, obviously it won't show it here, and then it will show you the balance that you have in your account. Okay, so that's what you can do with the 3 dots. And then what else can we do with the 3 dots? Let's go back and see. So with the 3 dots, like I said, you only need to know manage account, which is logging into account, like I've already explained, and you also need the settings. So what does the settings do? So when I click on the settings, it will show me this. So on the settings, some of the stuff here, they might be confusing for you. Things like this and things like what, they are not that important at the moment. On this video, we are only focusing on the basics, basically on how to operate the thing. So this one, I will mention it in another video when I'm teaching you about candlesticks, on how to read the candlesticks. So this is also a part of the candlesticks. It falls under the candlesticks, so I'll explain it on the other videos. And then, so here basically all you need to know about, it's the colors. So the colors. So what do the colors do? So the colors basically, if I click on the colors, it will allow me to pick which color I want my candlesticks to be in. So some people, they will say they will use a blue color for a bar that is going up, and a red one for a bar that is going down. That one, it's not important. Colors are not important. So you can pick any color you want. If you like a blue color or a pink color, you can go with that. So the colors are not important. So now here, I decided to go with the colors that I went with. It's white and also black. So if I go to my chart, they will appear in black and white, basically. So that's what the colors do. You just pick the colors of your candlesticks. Yeah, the rest, they are not important. Not very important for you to know. And then what else? So that's basically number 1. We're done with what that option does. That option there. So we're done with it. Another thing that you need to know is this plus sign. This. What does it do? So basically, this list here, the Euro USD, this list, the Euro USD, GBP USD, all this list, it's the currencies that you can trade. But if, let's say, on this list there's something that you want to trade but it doesn't appear here, it doesn't appear on this list, so you can click the plus sign and add it, whatever that you want to trade. For instance, if I click the plus sign, I can search for, let's say, GBPCHF. If, let's say, GBPCHF is what I want to trade and it's not there on that list, I can come here and click it and then it's gone. It means now it's added to my list. You can see it's there at the bottom. Then I click it, I open the chart, and then that's the GBP that I wanted to trade. Okay, so that's what the plus sign does. But what about this pen here at the corner? There is a pen here at the corner. This one, what does it do? So that one is more like editing. You know, a pen is more like editing. So if I click the pen, I can delete the currency pairs that I don't want. If, let's say, okay, let's just talk about which one can I, let's say use USDJPY. Let's say USDJPY, I don't like it, I don't want to trade it ever, so I can remove it from my list so that it doesn't appear. Then I just click the dustbin and say delete. Which one do you want to delete? I want to delete USDJPY, and then click it, it's gone. If I go on my list now, the USDJPY is no longer there. So that's what the thing does, the dustbin does. But the plus sign, you know, is just to add new stuff. Okay, so basically this is for adding stuff, this is for deleting, sort of editing. And again with the pen also, I think you can sort them. So if you see this next to each pair, you will have the 3 dots like that, 3 dots. Come on, what did I do? You see the 3 dots on the left side. So that's what, if you click and hold that and move, you can sort out the list anyhow you want. For instance, I can click this and move it up on my list to be number 1. So basically, but that's not important, but you can sort it anyhow you want. Now when I go back to my list, that AUDCHF is there at the top. So that's what you can do also with the pen. So now let's move to the next one, which is this. So this one basically does what? It shows this list. When I click here, it shows the list. That's what it does. And then what about this one? This one, so this is how you'll be trading. You click here, you click this one, and then you come and pick any chart that you want. USD CAD, for instance. For instance, I can click USD CAD and say open the chart. Then it means that chart that I said it must open is our option 2. This. So this here, I'll be seeing the chart of what I said I want to see from this side, or the chart that I opened, Labo Fail. The last chart that I opened, it will come here if I click here. Remember? And then when I move to the third one, so here, if let's say I'm on this chart and I take a trade, how do I take a trade? This is how you're taking a trade. If you see here, okay, let's use a different color. This is where you'll be taking trades. So if I click this, I can, at the bottom you can see, I can sell or I can buy. That's not important for now. That's not important for now. I'm just trying to show you something. So after taking a trade, that trade is gonna appear on this side. So if I click here, what's gonna happen? The sell, if I took a sell, USD CAD sell, it will appear here, and then it will show me that maybe that sell is going well or it's going bad. If it's going bad, it will put the profit is gonna be negative. Maybe it's taking my $5, so it will say USD CAD, your sell trade is running at -5. So if it's running at -5, what does that mean? What that means is that you can see I've got a balance, I've got equity. This one not that important, but I don't know how to explain that, but it's not important. It changes a lot, that one. So balance is basically the amount of money that you have. If let's say I open an account, I put in 1,000, that's my balance. And my equity, it will be the same as balance for as long as there are no trades that I have open. But once I have that USD CAD at -5, it means now my equity will be what? Balance plus or minus running trades. So it means my equity will be what? It will be 3,000 minus 5. So my equity will be smaller than balance because I have a trade that I'm losing currently. So that's basically it. So all the trades that are opened will be here. If let's say I decide and say, this trade, this USD CAD -5, I think it's gonna go bad. Let me just close it. What does that mean? After closing that trade, the balance will now change and be the same as equity, because remember, equity and balance will always be the same for as long as there are no running trades. So once I close that -5, it means balance now will also take a knock. So the equity and balance will be 2,995, both of them 2,995, because of what? This -5. Ne? So once that trade is closed, this USD CAD negative is closed, it will disappear. It won't be here now. It goes to history, which is what? The fourth option. This is history. So on history, you'll be able to see closed trades, whether a win or a loss. They will come this side, and your deposits and withdrawals, they will all be appearing here, all of them, ne? And these ones, they are not important. Things like this, some they do use them, but I'll show you what it does. So this one is basically when you are sorting your trade, your running trades. So if, let's say, I've got trades that are open and there are 5, you can decide on the order of them that you want them to appear here, from a trader that's got a higher profit to the lowest, or you want them to appear from, you want to sort them in terms of their names, alphabetical order and stuff. It's not that important. You see, you can sort them according to time that I open. So every time I open a trade, it must appear on top or it must appear on bottom. So you can sort them using time, or you can sort them using the symbol and say alphabetical. You can sort them using the profit and say the one with the bigger profit must appear on top, or anyhow you want. But that's basically, it's not important. All at the end of the day, all your trades will be here. It's just an order in which you want them to open, to appear. But this one here, this is just to this one. Like I already explained, this is where you'll be taking a trade. So if I click it, it will say buy or sell. What am I buying? Whatever that you open this side, you are buying or selling it. Or you can also take another sell. You can take a sell from here. If I just you can see it's there on top, or you can take it from here, USD CAD. If I click USD CAD, I can say new order. It will take me back to the same page. But these ones are not important for you to know now. And then from here also, the last thing that I want us to talk about, I think it's also worth knowing. So this one, it still looks the same. You are just sorting the order of those trades. You want them to appear. How do you want them to appear? Basically, like you can sort the running trades. You can also sort the trades that you closed. And then this one here, they are not important. I never use them. So this one, you can say, let me check the results of a certain pair. Maybe let's say I've been trading for the whole month. I've been trading this and that, all the currency pairs. But you can say, let me check my performance on a specific. I can say only show results for USD CAD. So that's what the option that this is what it does. You can sort it and say, you see now it's showing all the symbols because I don't have anything. It can give you an option to pick the results of whatever that you want to see, but not all the time. I will see the results of everything. And then lastly, the last thing will be this one. What does it do? So this is sort of a time frame. So you can say, I want to see the results of what? Today only. Today's results only, or this week, or this month, or the past 3 months, or you can say the past 3 days. You can customize it anyhow you want. But this is what it does. If I say, I can say I want the results for today only, or for the past 7 days, or the past 30 days, or a month, or the last 3 months, or I can customize it anyhow I want and say from this day to this day, basically. So it will show the results of any time frame. If it's like this is the last month. So that's basically what it does. And we have got these two here. These ones, you don't need them. They are not important. You don't even have to open them. They are not important for you to note. So all in all, basically, that's the basics of how to operate this platform. So you will only be needing to know how to use that. And let's come this side. You need to know how to use that, this, and this one's out. Then you are done. Basically, that's what you'll be clicking on every single day when you're trading. You can't trade without having to use any of this. So this one, you only click it, when you want to move in different. If you've got multiple accounts, you'll be using that one. But these ones here, you'll be clicking them all the time, basically. So these are the basics. Now from here will be, I'll be taking you slowly into it. I don't want to throw you into the deep end. You need to know how to use the platform. Then once you reset the platform, once you are good with the platform, then we can go and learn how to read this. I know this one looks like foreign. It looks like Greek. You don't even know what is happening here. But I can't just go straight and say, let's just learn how to to analyze the chart. But you don't even know what is the chart. You don't even know what we are calling. What is this? You don't even know. So I'm gonna take you into it slowly, and then my name. Don't worry about my name. What is important is what I'm teaching here. You see, and I'm gonna slowly, we're gonna move into it like that. So I will start, with where I'll be teaching you how to read the candlesticks, and then you can combine them and say, once you can read the individual candlesticks, how can you read now? Can you be able to assess them when they are grouped together and stuff like that? But for now, I just wanted you to be able to move around the platform, get used to it, get comfortable with it, and then from there we'll learn how to trade. So that's it basically, and then that's it for myself. And then just make sure that, thanks for watching, make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell icon. I'll see you in the next video. I got you. My name is not important. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one.